Look what I found. Damn. Right, loot. Is that good one? Librum of Resilience. Yeah, it's vendor time, bro. It's 20 fire rest. That's not bad then. And then I'll have enough room to pick up everything. Just make bandages. I can't make the good bandages, so I don't gain backspace. I can't make the good rune cloths. No, don't vendor the rune cloth. Just make bandages, bro. I mean, this ring is better than this one, right? But I honestly rather have stamina. All right, this is enough space to get level 60. Is my first aid already 300? Yeah. I just don't have the heavy rune cloth recipe. I gotta go all the way to Last Widow for that. Gonna get speedrunner 62. To get it, you gotta reach level 60 under 120 hours. I'm at 100 hours right now, so in the back. I mean, that's when I hit 60, I get achieved. I lost a bit of health now, but should be fine. Look at my gear, man. Like, some of this stuff I've had from pirates, so I haven't replaced it. Shadow damage helmet. It's not bad, though. The dungeon gear is quite nice. One pull strat when? I'm not gonna farm strat. Strat is not worth farming. It's not even good. Like, people would farm strat with 2 mages. I don't know if that's even good. Like, if you AoE farm strat with 2 mages, would each mage gain more XP than this farm? I wonder. Because you gotta alternate the mages to block so you can do the pulls, and then you need damage of 2 mages to kill the packs themselves. It's quite hard farm as well. I used to do it. I bought 2 WoW accounts, and I leveled 2 mages on these accounts so I could solo strat home with the 2 mages. It would be like blizzarding on this mage, then I would alt tap to my other WoW account, move my mage, then press blizzard, then move back to this mage, blink away blizzard, and I would boost people. That was pretty good XP for them. I don't know if it's good XP for you. I was 60, obviously. It was annoying to do, though, because, like, I would just be constantly alt-tabbing every 8 seconds. I didn't like it that much. It was a pretty high maintenance gold farm. You can't chill and do it, you know. Maradon was so much better, because Maradon was 1 character. You don't need 2 mages. How do people farm gold in hardcore? It's gonna sound weird, but you farm gold by just playing the game. Because you're playing hardcore, you don't lose a lot of gold repairing. You know what I'm saying? Like, since you're not dying, right? You don't have to repair a lot. You're not taking any rest sickness. So you actually make gold by not having to repair. You'll be surprised how much that matters. Like plate user, you die, it's a lot of gold you lose, right? So you actually just organically gain gold without trying to by just doing dungeons. Because you're not losing gold, unless you're respecking, of course. Dude, I remember like 4 years ago, that jump would take me 5 minutes to accomplish. 5 minutes. I don't know how I was so bad. Can you repeat everything you said in the last 15 minutes? I had to watch 12 ads. There's no way you spent 15 minutes watching ads in a row. Okay, hopefully I don't mess up this blink. Ooh, do live to win if you hit 60? Maybe. 37% already? I mean, it's not that fast. The previous levels were much faster, but the problem with this level is I'm higher level than the mob, so I get less XP. Like, I don't know how much it is, like, the difference between 58 and 59, but it probably is around 10%. I probably am getting 10% less XP than, and I need more XP. Nah, this place is... Dude, there's nothing better in this place, except for doing ZG. Yeah, again, these mobs here have a slower respawn timer than a normal mob. They have, like, 2 extra minutes. Dude, there's always drama in the WoW section. It's insane, actually. The most drama-hungry Twitch section ever did. You know, in Diablo 4, there's no drama. Actually, there was drama in D4. There was a drama about the race, right? And people exploiting and stuff. Hardcore Andes are bored at 60. They have to create drama. Yeah, I did. Again, the story behind me, AoE farming and Hardglen, which with layer hopping is slower than this without layer hopping. So with abusing layering, I was leveling slower than here without abusing layering. The reason why I went there is because I heard from another streamer that apparently these mobs here didn't function the same as private servers, or as they do right now. So I was unsure what was gonna happen if I came here, because I had some intel. So I trusted the intel and just skipped the spot and went to do Hardglen instead, which ended up being worse than private servers because the mobs had a 15-minute respawn timer. For no reason. The normal mobs in Hardglen respawned every 15 minutes, sort of every 7 minutes. So I had to layer hop to make it viable. But if I came here, I would have leveled faster and not abused any layers. But I was told that these mobs are different. They're hostile or something. And ended up being the same as private servers, and the only thing different was Hardglen, making it much worse. If I knew it was like this, I would have came here, you know. The only thing that sucks about this spot is if you die, you have to run all the way back here because there's no graveyard. So you lose a lot of time. Now, I can't get over the fact that I'm AoE farming as a mage and I haven't found a bag. These bags here are purchased. This is bought from a vendor. These are found from quests at level 20, 24, 25, 26. This one is from the Alderman quest chain. None of those are drops. And I'm AoE farming all the time. These guys can drop 16 slot bags, I think. How have I not found one? It's crazy. This has never happened to me before. By this point, I normally have 14 slots, 12 slots, 16 slots maybe. Is layer hopping clever use of game mechanics? I don't think you should be mad at anyone that abuses layering. Like, as much as you might be against it, if it's in the game, it's in the game. Like, I wish I abused layering way more on launch. I was a pussy. I was playing by the book. I started abusing layer hopping at 58. There were people abusing it at level 5 and doing some crazy shit in the starting zone. Like, imagine when I was doing the Murloc farm, I was alone there. I could have layer hopped, did the big pull with ice block, then do the pull again with cold snap ice block, and then do like easy pulls, ice block is ready, big pull again, layer hop, like, and it would be so much faster. Same with Western Plaguelands. I was doing Sorrow Hill where there's like never any mobs up. I could have done one big pull, layer hopped, one big pull, layer hop. I was dumb. I didn't do this. I would have leveled so much faster. But I didn't want to cheat because it's kind of like cheating, right? But it honestly wasn't, because it was in the game and everyone was doing it. Like, some people, you know what they were doing? They were doing UBRS. They would get to Rend, kill Rend, layer hop, kill Rend again. Layer hop, kill Rend again. Kill Baron Rivender, layer hop, kill Baron Rivender, layer hop, kill Baron Rivender. They got banned though. That's like, you know, taking a step too far, right? And apparently they did this in Molten Core as well, when I heard. They killed the Gar multiple times. And the first few months of Classic were the Wild West, dude. You guys remember there was a really OP thing that warriors could do? Like, you would press Demo Shout and it was bugged. But for every mob you hit with Demo Shout, it would cause more aggro. So if you hit like 10 mobs with Demo Shout, it's like AoE taunting. And people would spam Demo Shout and like the warrior would run in a circle. And then the mages would press Blizzard like this. And the warrior is running in a circle like this in BRD. It was Battle Shout. I heard it was Demo Shout, not Battle Shout. And remember Apes? Apes were doing this. So Apes were like 4 levels behind me. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna easily get Word first 6. I'm just gonna go sleep and then wake up and win. I go sleep with a 4-level lead, which is insane, you know, at those levels. Like 3-level lead maybe. It wasn't 4, I think it was 3. I wake up after like 5 hours. I didn't sleep much, 4.5 hours. And people are like asking me, bro, the apes are level 52 as well. I'm like, what? And they stopped their stream apparently, and they were doing this Demo Shout shit in BRD. And then people started doing torch runs, which were better than anything I did. I think Rat Hardcore is more achievable. Like, maybe not Algalon, you know, or Yogg Zero and shit, but like, it's way more achievable than TBC. Because the problem with TBC is there's no raid difficulties. You don't have 10 man and 25 man. You don't have heroic and normal. So the raids are what they are. Then there's nerfed version of the raid. So if you're talking about the nerfed version, it's very achievable. But the pre-nerf versions of the raid, I don't know about that, dude. I don't know. How you would even do SSC to me is it would take some really skilled players, man. Yeah, Algalon is the same. Yeah, see, Algalon again doesn't have a difficulty. It has 10 man and 25 man. So you can't just do the easy version of Algalon realistically, you know. So even 10 man is dangerous. I've always said this. I think like DBC and Rat offer a better hardcore raiding experience than Classic does. But Classic offers by far the best leveling hardcore experience. If you care about leveling, Classic has the best by far. And then if you want raiding, I think TBC and Rat probably would have better hardcore raiding experience. Because you don't cheese it with Petries and word buffs. And it's more challenging. But I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily want challenging raiding than hardcore. They just want to kill the bosses and brag about doing it and have the epic gear. Like, for some people, it is impressive enough that someone reaches level 60 without dying. For them, that's like, holy shit, that's insane. They don't care if the rating is like, oh wow, that's so hard. Bro, TBC hardcore would be ridiculous though. Like, I get kind of excited just thinking about it. I don't know. Zulaman probably wouldn't be that bad though, right? Like, was Zulaman hard? I mean, you could die in ZA though. You could die. If we died, we wipe. But I wouldn't say like, you know, it's on the level of SSC and stuff. Like, if you made it that far, you're probably chilling in ZA. You probably wouldn't struggle there. But SSC and Black Temple is okay, you know. Like, you got Supremos, which is a pain in the ass. Like, I would always die on Supremos, guys, every week. I don't know how. I would always die on that boss. I'm not gonna delete my character, guys. I know what that clip says. When I made that clip, I was under the impression I would never hit 60 on this mage. Of course, I am not gonna just delete a 60, yeah? There's no content out of doing that. I don't think it's interesting to kill off your character on purpose. I think it's pretty lame. I'd rather die, like, legit, you know? Like, I'm not even talking scripting that, like, straight up just killing off a character. I don't die. Dude, it's hard to die in hardcore, man. I don't know how people do it. Too fucking easy to play this game. Even, like, I came here at level 54. These mobs were orange. And I almost died a bunch of... I didn't die, but I almost did. That was, like, the only time where I felt like, okay, this is extremely challenging. But then again, the moment you level up and the mobs are... like yellow, it's not hard at all. Like what I'm doing now is pretty easy. But when I was here at 55, 54 was insanely hard. Like that's all there is to it. Just pull mobs that are not orange and you're fine. Yeah, this should get me to level 60, guys. I think. I don't know if it's enough mobs actually. It should be enough. All right, we take off the cam, boys. Alt Z, bro. Fuck, I'm Hey. Dude, I was bro. I didn't know how much mana I had. Like, I was actually at the mana pot. Easy game, bro. Easy. We did mage, guys. I can't believe it. I'm honestly surprised I managed to do mage 60 AoE farming. I was under the impression it would take like 10 tries. This was number 3. We did the hardest class. We actually hit 60 on... We have hit 60 on the 3 hardest classes in hardcore. Warrior, Shaman, and AoE mage. Not everything is easier now. Allegedly. Allegedly. I mean, it depends. Some people might find a class easier than another class. Like, maybe for me, priest is harder than mage. Allegedly, in my opinion, at least, like, mage AoE is the hardest by far. Then it's like warrior and then shaman. That's my opinion. That's what it felt like, you know. Again, depends who you ask. Like, some people might be like, warrior's harder than mage AoE. I don't think it is. I don't know what to do, because like I honestly didn't think I would hit 60 on this guy. Like, there's just zero chance. Like, if you asked me, like, would you hit 60? There's no way. Like, I was dying at 20, 29, you know. And I don't know, like, this run just went so good. Like, I am not gonna delete one of my other characters. I know I said that in that clip. I said that in the clip knowing I wouldn't hit 60 on this. I'm not gonna do it. There's nothing, like, the thing is, I don't care if I delete Shkek right now. It doesn't affect me whatsoever. It's just like, I don't want to kill off a character for no reason. I'm not doing it. Don't get mad, but I'm not doing it. Oh yeah, because I said I'm not trolling doesn't mean oh yeah, that's how it works, right? Okay, I see.